Hello and welcome to the Tenacity Takeover, episode number 47. If you don't know who I am, I was given the gift of Suspish Ambassador.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall...
So, reason being, I love makeup, but it's more than just that. I love the process of creating makeup products, marketing them. I've been doing makeup now for 30 plus years, and I decided that I wanted to take a little bit deeper of a plunge into just doing makeup. So I became an affiliate and went into creating products and curating products with some small indie brands. But enough about me. We have an amazing guest today, Natalie White. You're one of the most amazing Suspish group admins. Hi, 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 hi.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm here. How are you
amazing.
doing?
You look absolutely amazing.
Well, you do.
No, I don't. I just came home from work. I was super excited about this recording. So I don't have like makeup on or anything, but you know what?
What?
I don't.
I look like you have makeup?
I put a little blush on. We're still dealing with the hurricane, so this is my hurricane look.
Well, I mean, I guess mine's I don't know what look.
You look amazing. I'm so happy and honored that you're taking over this chat right now.
Thank you. I really appreciate the opportunity. I know I've been kind of MIA, but I really do appreciate this a lot. So thank you.
Even when there's stuff going on in life, you're always like just a chat away. You're always there. And we love you.
I try. Okay, so I want to know, tell me how you started the group.
So, okay, so a Bailey Sarian.
Yes.
So what happened was during COVID, we were all kind of stuck in that, it was like early on in COVID when you just didn't know what to do with yourself. And I think a lot of us found Bailey during that time.
Yep.
We were looking for something. I think it was either getting hooked on the Tiger King or getting hooked on Bailey Sarian. Like that was the choice.
Right.
That moment.
Right.
And I started a fan base. I started just a quick group because I didn't know if I was the only person that liked her. Like I didn't realize how many people enjoyed her. So when I started, I think 2020.
Okay.
And within the first couple of months, makeup was a big influence in the group. And I started doing like these little micro giveaways just to kind of cheer people up because of COVID. It was just so sad. And a lot of people were just feeling depressed, and the group gave people something to kind of look forward to and just cheer up while they were stuck at home. And at that point, I met Kat Adams, who is the other admin, and Lorraine Campbell, who is the other admin. And just through the years, I asked her right away. I asked both of them right away, hey, you want to help kind of run the group with me? Because I enjoyed their company and we hit it off. And, I wanted the family to grow. I didn't know it was going to be this. I thought it was just going to be a couple of, a dozen members or so, but it just kind of exploded.
Yeah, it definitely did.
Yeah. And it exploded even bigger when you came on because, the power of your influence over people, like people just love watching you. You cheer people up. Watching you puts a smile on people's face because you're authentic about your story. You share who you are. There's no like phoniness about you. You're like, this is me. This is what's going on. And you've got the guts to kind of put yourself out there. And that's so refreshing because there's so many people that don't do that. And we need it. We need more people like that, because
I feel like we have quite a few people in the group that are very, very that way where they're just kind of like, this is who I am, and what you see is what you get. And I really like the people in the group. I've never had any issues, or I feel like it's a family.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Yeah.
the group, the team, they're amazing. I mean, they
Yeah.
make sure everybody's safe, and if there's any nastiness or if somebody not following the rules, you're out.
Right.
So like this month, October, love the month of October. And
Yes.
we were like, you know what? Let's just give the team whatever they want. They can control it. You know, we can kind of just sit there and help them run the group. And
Hmm.
oh my God, they're doing so well. They're doing like I guess they feel at home. They feel at
Yeah.
home, but they're just like, yep, I could do this, I could do that. Nobody kind of second guesses, or they're confident in the space, which I love, which is
Right.
important.
Yes, I agree. And I think I mean, I have to throw it out there. I've seen Barb just throwing those looks. Hardcore. I'm like, go girl, go.
I know. So talented. There's so many people.
Yeah,
The last
everybody.
the last chit chat was Heather and Barbara. And
Yes.
I think that was released like a week ago.
Yep.
And I remember it was like the first day I was able to get some type of power in my place. And it was the
Okay.
first thing I put on, and I just started to cry. I'm like, you guys bring me so much happiness in such a weird time right now because of everything that happened here. I'm like, you know what? If they're throughout the entire thing, I never lost contact with you guys. Like, you were more important communicating, because I knew no matter what, you would cheer me up, you would be supportive, and you know, there are a lot of people who aren't like that. So
Right. Yeah. And I mean, you just went through the hurricane, which was
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
And where you are, did you guys see much damage, or how did that go down?
So my condo, the grounds are completely destroyed. I mean, it's like a tornado hit. And then I have family that lives up the like 2 miles away. The major damage in the house, but and thank God the insurance company is handling that. My place of work, my office, is roof ripped off.
Oh my
So
God.
there's no like real safe place right now besides my car.
Right.
So, and it's been like that for like a 12 days, 11 days. So yeah.
Wow. So you're kind of like in the rebuild stage and just trying to get back to real life again.
Yeah. Starbucks was open today though.
Oh yes, Starbucks. We gotta have our Starbucks. Definitely. Yes. Okay. So where do you see, well, first of all, what is actually happening in the group as far as, I mean, you talked about the members are kind of doing a takeover. What are some of the activities that we can look forward to, or can you share?
I honestly, the group, the team, we have like a creative brainstorming team, and I'm lucky if they let me in on some of these things, because they love doing what they're doing, and I just like seeing people happy. So I'm like, "Ugh." But they have, oh my God, their holidays are coming up, girl. So I know they have November, getting moving, Christmas. Uh, so yeah, I don't know what looks they have picked yet, but I know it's always going to be 4 different looks. You do all 4 looks, your name goes on the wheel 4 times. So it's not based on talent, it's just based on participation. Just do it.
Participation, right?
Mhm.
Right. Which is awesome because we all have people who are, at different skill levels, different patience levels, all of that. So yeah, I appreciate that a lot. Okay, so what do we see for the future of the group? Like, do you see a long-term thing here? Do you have plans for the long-term future, or is it more just kind of like whatever happens, happens?
I think it's up to the group. I think, you know, we're the Suspish squad. Like the foundation is laid, it's done, you know, we're official. We would love to like maybe have Bailey visit, although there, you know,
Mm,
this little birdie saying that she's already been here. And like I think the future, that's up to the direction the members take it in. I want them to, I don't want, you know, to control creativity. I want it to kind of just go, and I'm along for the ride. I just want to see what, I'm not even that good. I'm not really good at makeup. I'll be honest with you. I'm not, I can't do it. I've gotten your basic bitch palette, which I love. Like that is my
yeah,
go-to palette.
I
But
love it.
like other than that, I mean, I will literally like watch a video, like I'll watch one of your videos and I'll start doing a technique, but then I'm just not, I couldn't do it
Then
on
you're
my
done.
own.
Then you're done. Yeah, there's sometimes where even I'm like, yeah, no, we're not going to continue this. It's just that way. Well, I mean, that's we like that. We like, you know, the direction that you want to take this. It sounds like you really want, you know, the members to take hold of this and make it their own. And
Yeah.
I love that. I love the heart behind it.
Yeah,
So
it's everyone's. It
yeah,
doesn't belong to one person. This was
right.
designed to accommodate everyone.
Everyone. Yeah.
Everybody's got kind of a piece of the creativity and the making of it, and it's whatever you make it.
Right. Love it. So I understand that you have a true crime podcast.
I
Talk
do.
about that.
So Kat Adams and I, about I want to say 8 months ago, we just got through season 1. So,
Okay.
and that's all loaded up. You can listen to it, but it's called Crime Chat with Nat and Kat. We have been talking about doing this for a really long time, kind of like maybe a couple of months into meeting each other, and we've been brainstorming, and then we just decided to just do it.
Do it.
Let's just do it. And it's a lot of fun because it's very creative. It's another way of being creative, and we've included things like 19 Crimes the Wine, stuff like that. Yeah.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
it's fun. And you know, Kat's got a background in forensics. Like she's got a background in the military, she's got a background as a sheriff. So like she is like the law in the crime chat.
She's got stories.
She's got stories, like serious stories.
Yeah. Wow.
And
I did listen to the Jennifer's Body one. That was interesting. I mean, yeah.
isn't that
I
crazy?
did not realize that there was an actual, like it was based on loosely based on a true story. So that's
Mhm.
interesting.
Have you've seen the movie?
I never saw the movie.
You have seen the movie. It's great. It's so, I mean, like I said, it's Megan Fox is beautiful.
Of course.
But it's an old cult classic, and it's just it really, I think it's like just a dark humor chick flick, you know, like
Interesting.
girls get it. We all have that kind of banter between girlfriends, maybe a little sassy, maybe a little sharp at times, but we kind of, you know, we communicate a little bit differently than say the guys on that end, or the more
Right.
masculine view. But yeah, I
Right.
love it.
Yes. No, I've never seen it, so I guess that's going on. I tend to have insomnia, so
Mhm.
I'll stay up and watch all the things that I never watched. So, and I've not like we were not allowed to have television at home when I was growing up. I was in a very conservative home, and so I'm kind of filling myself in with all the stuff that I never watched over the
Mhm.
years. So there we are. So, what is your like top 3 true crime stories that you've covered? Like your top 3 faves?
So I think we hmm, you know, we have like the algorithm to the Crimechat. So we know like the most listened to episodes, like the top 3 were we had a lot of listeners to like Up in the Air, which is episode 2.
Okay.
Then John Benet Ramsey.
Oh yeah, I can
And
imagine.
yeah, and also people like the like you just mentioned, Jennifer's Body. People like kind of us doing that. All right, here, you saw it in the movies, but what's that true story behind it? And you'd be surprised. So people
Right.
like that. I think my favorite is the one we just did. We just did Martha Stewart and Snoop.
Oh, no way. Okay, so I got to see that one because I've always wondered a little bit more about the background on that.
Yeah, it's
So,
interesting. I mean, those two, I just love them, Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart. They're just they're best friends, and yeah.
okay, that's just crazy, but that's funny.
Yeah.
So here's a question, and I didn't look up, into your more recent
Mhm.
podcasts. Have you guys done any of the covering on, are you covering the Dahmer stuff at all?
Season 2, we're discussing that. So we just finished season 1, and we are working on season 2 at the moment. And I have a feeling Dahmer, we may need to kind of address the Dahmer situation happening right now because he's everywhere. I mean, everybody's talking
Right.
about Dahmer. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Have you watched it?
Yes. Well, okay, no, I haven't watched the actual show. I've watched bits and pieces,
Mm.
but I would say about 10 years ago, when Google was still the wild, wild west, I actually ran across crime scene photos and had, learned all about that and was like, what?
Dark,
So
very
I
dark.
had quite a bit of background on it already. So I don't know. I just feel like if I watch the show, it's the one thing where I start to kind of wilt is when there's stories of people that are getting eaten and that kind of stuff. I have a hard time with.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And when you put a visual on it, and those
yeah,
pictures are bad. I mean, it's terrible what
yeah,
happens to those people. And evil, evil, evil.
yeah. It kind of stuck with me. So anyways, change of subject. So I understand that you and Kat actually have a palette or a collection coming through Mad Love Cosmetics. You want to tell me a little bit about that?
Yes. So, you helped us connect the dots with that. Mad Love Cosmetics is this collaborative organization or collaborative company that supports influencers, supports makeup artists, just creative people. And when I spoke to you and you were like, well, you know what, I'm going to speak to the company and see what's going on. And when you brought that news back to me, you have no idea how like happy we were. We were just like, this is so unique, and we're honored just to even be like thought of like that, and we're so grateful for you to kind of that that connected that for us. And Kat Kat Adams always dreamt about creating her own makeup line. That's one of her
Yes.
passions. And she on the Crimechat, we have segments. So we have a segment called Crime and Cosmetics, and it's just really influenced by any crimes committed in the makeup world,
Okay.
basically. And there are a lot. So
Yes.
so we came out with right now you can get the Crimechat Crime and Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, and the eyeshadow palette has it's cute because each color is named after one of the episodes from Crime and Cosmetics. So it's
Oh,
a killer.
cool.
It's a killer eyeshadow palette.
Cool.
Yeah, we have great, and not everybody's a killer. Like we have Marilyn Monroe in there.
Right.
And then we have like Black Dahlia, who these two are not killers, but then we have like the Bloodbathery, or it's just a fun spin on some great makeup. And Mad Love is such an amazing company. I have already ordered 4 of palettes just for me because I want to collect one, use one,
Right.
and we'll see what happens in the future. Maybe we'll do like a Crimechat giveaway or something. I don't know.
That would be amazing. That would be wonderful. So is that it? It's just the palette, or do you have anything else? Or
Yes, so we were also organizing lippies, like lip glosses, and also lashes. Yeah.
Ooh, can't wait.
can't
They're
wait.
gonna be cute.
I
Are you gonna
know.
are you guys planning on doing a look?
Absolutely. I mean, that is going to be, everything is going to be on my face for like every episode next season. And once I get the lippies, I am going to, and once I get strong electricity, and I'm telling you right now, the Lord is out looking over me right now that my internet is still on. But
Yeah.
I'm going to do a live because I want to use that palette. I just want to, but I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not good at makeup, but I'm going to give it my best.
You know what? At the end of the day, more people identify with just, good, decent, normal, wearable makeup.
Mhm.
We love our crazy looks. Those are fun. But really, in all reality, sometimes people just want to see, like, how do you apply eyeshadow? Can you
Right.
teach me how to put on a lash, or
Mhm.
whatever? It's very much just, just teach me the basics. So,
Yes.
yeah, it's very relatable. So, last question is, what are you most excited about regarding spooky season? Do you have any costumes you're going to wear this year?
Okay. Okay. All right. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie The Shining.
I have.
Okay. Have you ever seen the follow-up movie Doctor Sleep?
No.
Okay. There's a character called Rose, and
Okay.
she is just absolutely beautiful she's got this steampunk look, and I just absolutely adore it. And I want to do that look. So that's kind of like the look I'm going for. Cause she really doesn't she doesn't have like a full face makeup or anything. Cause I can't do that. But she puts the hat on. She kind of has this very, like steampunk grungy look. And I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try.
Oh, that'd be
What
so
about
good.
you? Wait a minute. What are you going to go as? Is it?
Well, I got my, I can't say yet because
Okay. Okay.
because we're gonna kind of do a surprise thing. But I got my husband in on being willing to do a video with me. So what we're gonna do like a before and after, and it'll go on TikTok and all that kind of stuff. So
Oh, I can't wait.
that'll be our, we're not gonna be doing anything other than just dressing up, doing our little thing, and then be done with it. Probably crash on the couch.
I can't
So-
wait. Oh, that's gonna be fun. That is gonna be a load of fun.
So excited because I beg him all the time, please, 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 please. And he's like, no. Finally he says, okay, what do you want? So
That's great.
I
Oh
win.
my God. Yeah, you gotta have fun. It's spooky season. You gotta have fun.
I know, exactly. So anyways, I guess that wraps it, unless you have anything else you want to add.
No, other than thank you again for keeping the group safe, for being the best ambassador anybody could ever ask for, and just thank you for spreading the love the way you've always done. It means a lot. Getting chills because it's very, very
Aw.
emotional to see you guys do what you do, and I trust me, it means the world to me. It really does. It's nice to know the vision and I'm not alone. We're not alone. We have each other. We truly have each other.
Yeah,
So,
truly. Yes. In good and bad times, for reals.
always. And I love you, Tenacity. There is only
All right.
one Tenacity. Always.
There's only one Natalie, so there you go.
Thank you so much.
All right, girl. Well, have a good evening. If you need anything else from me, let me know. I'm happy to help.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Yes.
Bye.
Bye.